Hello everyone, this is Shawnee Noctowls, and tonight I figured it'd be nice to stream some more Dragon Quest XI for you guys. Figured it'd be nice to share, and I just want to let you guys know I got a new headset that I'm trying out. It seems like it's been doing pretty well in my Discord calls so far, and I figured it'd be nice to try it out here as well. So, without further ado, let us begin. Might move my mic just a little bit more. Yeah. Just want to make sure it still picks it up. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Dost thou recall, my love, when we two did gaze upon the beauty of all Erdrea? The sky is so deep and blue, it seemed like to swallow us whole. The sea burned matter red, stained by the light of the setting sun, and all around us Yggdrasil's leaves to shine with the light of life. The heavenly vision I saw with thee that day seared itself into my very soul. Never shall I forget it, though I live for all eternity. Fair words indeed, would you not agree? It is the text of a letter, written by an unknown hand, that was discovered inside a book in the library here in Arborea. I've read it so many times now that I am able to recite its contents by heart. However, the letter is incomplete. I have searched and searched for the second page, but alas, it is nowhere to be found, not here in Arborea at any rate. You travel a great deal, do you not? Would you aid me in searching for the letter's no doubt lyrical and heart-wrenching ending? Uh, well, let me drink some more water. Get some warm water with me. The minstrel wants you to search for the next part of the love letter he found. You will? Oh, thank you. The villagers tell me that the first page of the letter was discovered between the pages of an ancient Arborian tome. Alas, this tome was sold some years ago to a Gallipolitan noblewoman. It's my belief that the second page of the letter is inside the book still. I'd ask that you journey to Gallipolis and inquire at the homes of the noble families of that realm. I wish you the best of luck in your search. I must protest, ladies, please. I am merely a soldier of Heliodor. I hardly think that I deserve such praise. Gem, these ladies will not leave me alone. Do something to rid of them, I beg you. My, what a fine figure of a man you are. So tall and strong and handsome. I wager that you alone were more than a match to the Lord of Shadows. Now that you have saved all Erdrea from the darkness, mayhap you can save me from swooning. Oh no, here I go. But the skies are a pleasure to behold, good sir. I knew that the Luminary's companions would be heroes to a man, but you are more heroic than I ever imagined. Impossible. Why, if I were 20 years younger, I would cling to you like a creeper. Oh my, I would so love to speak with this handsome gentleman, but I cannot hope to compete with these ladies' assertive advances. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask. When we finished off Mordigan, you swiped his sword, right? The Sword of Shadows? It may look kinda creepy, but underneath all those razor-sharp teeth and bulging eyeballs, it's still the Sword of Light. Have you tried using it yet? No. The Luminary's own weapon, great weapon, warped into a foul form by Mordigan's malevolent magic. Well, let's see if we can change it. Gem, my child, because of you, the Lord of Shadows is defeated, and peace reigns over Erdrea once more. And we keepers have been relieved of a weighty responsibility, that of protecting the Luminary and ensuring that his destiny is fulfilled. Truly, this is a cause for much rejoicing. I do not know how long it has been since last I saw my people smile, but smile they do, and all thanks to you. Pray join us in celebrating this most auspicious of days. At long last, my little angel has fulfilled her duty to protect the Luminary and has returned to the bosom of her beloved family. The pain of losing my dear Veronica will never leave my heart, but today is a day for celebration. 3 cheers for Serena. Hip hip hooray. My darling Serena was always a shy, retiring sort, and yet she has fulfilled her divine duty, just like the holy sage Serenica before her. Ah, I am so proud of her. But more than that, I am so very happy that our little angel has returned to us safe and sound. It would surely bring a tear to Veronica's eye and see how much her little sister has grown. Oh, there's Jade. Ever since I lost you that night all those years ago, I've been driven by one purpose, and one purpose only, to destroy the darkness that took you from me. And at last it's done. I'll have to think of another reason to get up in the morning now. Actually, I did want to help get Heliodor back on its feet. Oh, and I wanted to try all the different cakes in Gondolia too. Alright, maybe there are one or two other things to live for. Ah, would you look at these smiling faces? It's really true. We really did save the world. I can't even remember the last time I felt so chirpy. We've been running from the Lord of Shadows for so long, I've forgotten what peace and quiet felt like. There's still a few things left to do before things can go back to how they once were, but my dream of life of leisure and laziness isn't so far off now. Have you tried our anecdotal herb tea? We began drinking it after the fall when our supplies of tea leaves dwindled. People seem to find it bitter and unsavory at first, but it really does grow on one. Now that Erdrea is at peace, perhaps we will turn our attention to exporting these fine beverages to the rest of the world, so that all its people might enjoy the taste of Arborea. It would seem that the scorched and ashen earth has regained its fertility. The plants and flowers are flourishing once more. Another bounteous harvest is just around the corner. When we can finally go to sleep with full stomachs again, we will know that the worst is truly behind us, and that we can begin to look to the future once more. Alright? Fabulous, isn't it, darling? I never thought I'd see the Arborians would be chirping the light fantastic for yours truly. The Lord of Shadows stole everyone's freedom, but now they are free again, free to dance, dream, and most of all, to smile. Hooray. What an unusual dance. Still, my boy seems to be enjoying it. That is all that matters to me. Never have I found the courage to dance in public before this day. I had worried that people might think me immodest, but now that the world's at peace, I'm filled with joyous exuberance, and my body moves of its own accord. What fun it is to finally let one's hair down. I've never seen anyone dance so quite strangely before. It is such fun. I think I shall dance along. I wonder if grandmother would like to join in too. I never danced before, so I have little idea how one is supposed to do it. Something like this, perhaps. Ha. It's kind of funny. Why, if it isn't the Luminary, where are you running off to? There are festivities afoot. The people of Arborea are gathered to celebrate the fulfillment of your destiny. Pray stay a while. Okay. So he's not letting me go that way. Luminary, while you and your friends were fighting your way through that flying fortress, I spent every waking moment praying to the heavens for your victory. But staring into the sky for hours on end does tend to make one's neck somewhat sore. It still feels a little stiff, especially when I turn to the ouch. Not turn to the ouch. Come on now. That's silly. Our newborn son passed away shortly after Holy Yggdrasil fell, and my wife has been inconsolable ever since, but at long last I see her begin to smile once more. Our days will forever be tinged with sadness, but now we have hope for a better tomorrow. We must live happy lives that our child's spirit might rest in peace. Though peace has returned, my child will not. Alas, the salvation of the entire world is not sufficient to dispel my grief. But when I see Almighty Yggdrasil soaring in the sky above us once more, I feel somehow at peace. I know that my son's spirit sleeps in her holy heart, waiting to be born again. Years, perhaps centuries from now, we shall be reunited. So long as I believe that to be true, I can live on. It is the Luminary himself, our stored savior, but what is our guest of honor doing so far from the festivities? Return to the plaza, I prayeth. Though if you truly have tired of our hospitality, you have to leave by the main gate. Well, there's Serena. When a new leaf appears in the world tree's branches, a new life begins. Each of us has our own leaf on those mighty boughs, and each of us returns there when we die. Veronica may no longer be with us, but her spirit lives on, and one day we will meet again. One day we'll return to our place on those branches. But not just yet. I have a life to live, and I must live it to the fullest, for my sake and for hers.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Sneaking off without us, honey? If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no? Of course we can! Now the world is at peace, the fun can really begin!
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start. You saw that weird light shining south of Octagonia too, right? If it was up to me, that's where I'd be headed. But you're the boss.
Dagonia. Alright, let's try that out then. Light south of Octagonia.
Precisely.
King Cornelian has ordered me to protect Princess Jade with my life. I know full well that she can handle herself, but her father is very protective.
Yes.
Being able to spend time with you in a world without Morrigan is truly wonderful.
Honey, please.
You know something, honey. My poppy back in Port de Valor won't shut up about you. Yep, now he's fully recovered. He keeps talking about taking you on the duel one day. It's funny.
Well now, this place looks a mite familiar. Aye, it's these funny wee buildings. We've seen them before.
Yes, there's no mistaking it. It looks just like the floating island where we met the Watcher, doesn't it? Let's go and take a closer look. Who knows? We might find something interesting.
Let's take a closer look at this stuff. Who knows what we might find. Oh yeah, I remember being here before. I was just having wee nose around when I found a dusty old tomb that caught my attention. Remember what we saw back in the Temple of Dawn, when you channeled the power of the seedlings and we saw all those scenes from Erdwin's life. Well, it looks to me like this book is about the same event, those same events. Well, what would someone like that be doing lying around in an old ruin like this? Is that meant to be art? It just looks like some weird old guy with a funny face to me. Isn't it just amazing, honey, the way it defies artistic convention to make such a bold statement? All this stuff around here is so unique. Whoever made it all was a genius, such an eye for shape and form. Her Highness is correct. This looks like the place where we met the Watcher, but I've never heard of ruins like this in this area.
This painting, it's fascinating. It really draws you in, doesn't it? Hmm?
It reminds me of something. Ah, of course. I've been reading a book they say was written by the Watchers of late. Let me see if I can find the right part. Spirits of lost time. Beings born from the land. Beings who control time.
Spirits of lost time? Could they be these figures in the painting?
According to the book, they guard a sacred light that controls the flow of time. And when that light burns bright enough, even those who are lost to eternity can be restored.
Restored how, exactly? You mean like brought back to life?
Wait, if that was true, then maybe, or just maybe,
Huh?
think about it. We lost someone to eternity, didn't we? Someone we'd love to see again.
Veronica!
Do you really think we could bring her back?
Well, what else does it say about this light?
Light lives in Tower's heart. Sacred Tower. Tower of lost time. Watchers guard Wheel of Time. Key to Tower. Key to time. Key brings spirits. Sets wheels in motion.
So if we had the Wheel of Time, we might really be able to...
What have we got to lose? If there's even a chance, we have to try, right?
And
Eric's right. No matter how unlikely it is, if it might be our chance to see her again, we simply have to try.
But the Watchers are all gone, right? So how do we find this wheel thingy?
This was once one of their islands, wasn't it? And I'd say that hole in the wall up there was pretty wheel-like. I reckon we could do worse than start our search right here, you know.
There's a way through up there. Let's go poke around some more, shall we?
well, there's the Wheel of Time.
You found the Wheel of Time! Honey, you are just too good at this.
So, if I understood that book correctly, the wheel will bring the spirits of lost time to the tower they mentioned.
where might this tower be found? No likely candidates spring to mind.
What's the matter, darling?
You got an idea where the place we're looking for might be? I thought of something. There's an old tower north of Yggdrasil I always wondered about. Unless anyone's got any better ideas, what say we climb aboard our friendly whale and see what we can see up there?
Jem, don't you think we should take a look at the old tower north of Yggdrasil that Arak told us about? We should use the Calamus flute to call Cetacea and then fly right to it. Right? There we go. There we go.
Looks like we found the right tower. I wonder if these spirits of lost time are here already. Come on, laddie. Let's head on in and see what we can see.
Oh, there he is. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, let me before we do this, I want to see if there's any other chest I'm kind of forgetting about. Then we'll speak to the elder. Let's talk to our friend here.
I am the timekeeper, the flow of time, of destiny. I watch over them, guide them.
But what are you?
I am just what I say I am, and that is all I am.
I hope you don't mind us intruding, but we heard there might be a rather special light here in the tower that can bring people back. We've lost someone very special, you see, and, well, we were hoping you might be able to help us.
You speak of time's sphere. If you were to harness its power, that which you seek might be attained. But to lose time is to lose much. The path you propose to follow is not one to be trodden lightly.
To lose lose time? What do you mean?
Time's sphere is the crystallization of all that has taken place in Erdrea since memory began. Each moment gathered by the spirits of lost time, savored, remembered. To take a sword to the sphere would be to erase those moments, to return to the time of the last intact memory. If your companion is to be restored to you, time itself must be destroyed. As I say, to lose time is to lose much.
So in order to save Veronica, we would need to turn back time.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. We'd need to go back to... Aye. We'd need to go back to before Yggdrasil fell. That way, we could stop Mordegon before it was too late. That wouldn't just save Veronica. It would save the whole of Erdrea. Think of all the pain and suffering we could prevent.
It is possible. All is possible. It may be that returning to that particular fork in the flow of time brings all that you wish and more.
But it must be done. I would gladly give up all that has happened since that day for the chance to change it.
Alas, to lose time is to lose much. Only one of you may return to that place. The sphere can be broken but once, by a single hand. A hand possessed of a singular power. In this world, only one such power exists. That of the Luminary. I see you. I know you. I knew you the moment you appeared. Only you can break the sphere, and only with the sword of light. When it is broken, when the memories are shattered, you will return to the past, and there you will stay.
You mean he'll have to live it all again? He can't come back here, to us?
To lose time is to lose much. This world, this reality, these will be lost to you. And that is not all. The outcome of the sphere's shattering is impossible to foresee. You may be lost forever, trapped in a corner of time, a half-faded memory.
That's awful.
Your present, your companions, your life even, all these may be lost to you. Knowing this, are you willing to risk all for the sake of your departed friend? Only you can decide. I will await you before the sphere.
All right.
I'm sorry, but you simply can't do this. We won't let you.
I let you go once, and I promise I'd never do it again. Please don't do this. I don't want to lose you. Fate seems to have a habit of snatching away those I care about most. But not this time. Save a tired old man more heartache than he can bear, will ya? If I lost you too, I don't know what I'll do. I'm sorry, Jem, but you simply can't do this. We won't let you. When I cut my hair and Veronica gave me her powers, I vowed that I would use them to carry on our secret mission and protect you. If I were to let anything happen to you, she would never forgive me, so I have no choice but to stop you from doing this. Darling, don't you feel you've done enough? I mean, you defeat the Lord of Shadows, didn't you? I don't want to lose anyone else. I don't think I could bear it. I cannot permit you to do this. Curse it all. Why can I not go? Why can I not put a stop to Mortigan? Must I really remain here idle while you risk all for the sake of our fallen companion? Have you thought it through this, Gem? You heard the timekeeper. If you go back there, that's it, no way home, and there's no guarantee you'll even make it to where you want to go.
Okay. You win. We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this. But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
Do what you have to do. We won't stand in your way.
The decision is made. Then you must know all that I know. To lose time will be to lose much. But some semblance of your present self will remain. Your memories, the record of your adventures thus far, your knowledge of battle, and all that you have learned. And last of all, the containers that surround the altar. These are the time capsules. These sacred vessels are immune to the flow of time. When you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed within them. Thus, may the items you require journey with you to the past. Alas, there is one item that will not survive the journey. The Sword of Light. But you should retain possession of its twin, the Sword of Shadows. This will surely prove to be a more than worthy weapon for the time being. Now you know all that I know. All else is unknowable. When you are ready, join me by the sphere. Step forward, luminary, and into the past.
Wait!
When you meet me in the past, we will be enemies again. But know this, I stand ready to pledge myself to your cause once more. To be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
Yes, very dramatic, Hendrik, honey. Now, if you've quite finished frowning and swearing oaths, farewell, darling. I look forward to seeing you in the past.
I know you can do this. I know you won't let anything stand in your way. And And the us's of the past will be there for you whenever you need us.
Fine.
Now, if I know your grandfather, he'll have a few words to say before you go.
You've grown into a fine figure of a man, laddie. Oh, don't look down now. We'll only be apart a wee while. We're back there waiting for you after all. You'll do us proud. I know you will. How could you not do? You're my own flesh and blood after all.
I suppose I began this journey with you, feeling that I was simply doing my duty. But it became so much more than that. I'll never forget the time we've spent together.
Fine.
So please, if you don't mind, I hope you'll take me along with you, all over again.
Serena.
The time of departure is upon us. Luminary, take the sword of light in hand.
Wait, laddie.
This isn't goodbye. Not by a long shot.
Fine.
See you on the other side.
Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Friends, shipmates, amigos, spark thrust and the rainbow await. Destiny beckons.
I don't know how Morrigan's planning on achieving eternal life, but I know one thing. We're going to stop him.
You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
There's the Sword of Shadows. Awarded from embarking on a mission into the midst of lost time in order to see the world saved once more, but properly this time. Okay. Oh, Luminary, what brings you all the way out here? Your companions are all gathered in the cathedral. I'm sure that Father Bendicus would be concerned to see that you are not with them. Return to him, I prithee.
Oh, Serenica, blessed ancestor, the time has come at last for us to fulfill our destiny.
There's Veronica.
We're going to use the orbs to take the luminary up to the world tree, and he's going to awaken the power that will banish the darkness. We've never been up to Yggdrasil before, so we don't know what's up there waiting for us. But no matter what happens, I swear I won't let the luminary come to harm. He's our light and our hope, and he'll rid our world of darkness. I know he will.
My friend.
Serenica, sage of legend, lend me your power. Help me fulfill my duty and protect the luminary. Oi! What are you doing here? Wait, you weren't listening, were you? What do you think you're up to, waltzing in here with that great ugly thing strapped to your back anyway? And where in the world have you been? Father Benedictus was talking to us all, and you just upped and disappeared without so much as a by your leave. What were you thinking? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Stop staring at me like that, will you? You look like you've seen a ghost. We've got important things to be getting on with. The last thing we need is you acting like a big weirdo. So come on, pull yourself together.
Darling, there you are. We couldn't find you anywhere. Oh, we were so worried about you. Well, don't look so surprised to see us. We've been right here all along, you know.
What's with that sword? You're supposed to be the good guy, remember? Huh. Well, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, time to get this show on the road.
Father Benedictus says we're to take the orbs and offer them up to the altar at the top of the mountain.
We need to go through those doors and follow the path through the first forest, apparently. Shall we get going?
Aye. Not long now till we get up to the world tree at long last, and finally find out how to get rid of that rotter Mordigan. Let's away!
Oh, so they're back at level 30, I see. Luminary, pray tell, did something happen to you the short time you were away? You seem much more serious than you did before. I suspect you have come to realize the gravity of the task ahead of you. The trail beyond those doors leads to the first forest. The altar you seek is at the very highest point of the Hollywood Woods. Good luck, my child. me get this. See if they say anything.
Huh?
What's with that new sword, darling? Did you go shopping without telling me? I mean, don't mean to criticize your taste, but there's no way I could have let you buy anything that hideous. Go, I'm trying to pray, and the last thing I need is you staring at me gromlously. What's the matter with you? Anyways, you look like you've seen a ghost or something. Pull yourself together, will you? I know I can be absent-minded, but I don't think I've ever wandered off while someone was talking to me. What's that strange smile you've got on your face? Is something the matter? Whatever it is, it's nice to see you. I know you were only gone for a few moments, but it feels like I haven't seen you in the longest time.
You know, I've been
Hey, where did
thinking-
you go? Father Benedictus was talking to us, and then you just disappeared. This isn't the time to start getting flaky on us. We were finally heading to Yggdrasil, remember? It's a relief to see you again, Gem. I was worried that you've been snatched by monsters or something. I know it's funny, but you look a little taller since I last saw you. Maybe it's a trick of the light or something. This reminds me of your parents' wedding, laddie. Your old man was so nervous. He wandered off right before the ceremony. It's lucky we found him in time. But do you know something? You're looking more like him with each passing day. I cannot explain it exactly, but something in your eyes. See if they say the same thing.
Hey!
So this is it. We finally made it to Yggdrasil. Now we're going to see it up close, the place where all life began. But you know what, Gem? You're looking tougher than you ever looked before. Well, whatever's waiting for us there, I know you'll be able to handle it.
Hey, honey.
The monsters here are funny-looking bunch. It's the cute ones we need to look out for, though. They're never as harmless as they look.
Now
I
then,
never thought I'd see the world tree up close. It's funny how life turns out, eh? Now listen, laddie, I just know that Erdwin and Eleanor are looking down on you, and now that they're smiling, and know that they're smiling, this is their wee boy's big moment. I remember it as if it were yesterday, Jem, falling to the river, seeing your basket drift away from me. Well, now we found that river's source. You're just a tiny baby, but you made it all the way to Cobblestone. Perhaps Yggdrasil's watching over you. It's strange, isn't it? It's almost as though the world around you is willing you on, that it wants you to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Rivers, the trees, all of us, were all on your
I
side.
wasn't going to mention it, but
All these weeds and whatnot make it hard to stay on the right path. Make sure you keep your eyes on the map.
I've been
It feels
thinking.
so clean and pure here, and all these strange plants are so beautiful, but I shouldn't be surprised. It's a world tree after all. It's always been here and changing since the beginning.
this trudging up hills is playing havoc with my old bones.
Oh, well, don't tire yourself out, darling. We all want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our big day. Come on, let's call it a night, huh?
So, we'll finally be going up to Yggdrasil tomorrow. I can't help feeling a little nervous. Serena, why don't you play that song? You know, the one you always used to play when we were children.
Yggdrasil looks so magical at night. It's strange to think that each of our lives is a leaf on one of those branches.
Yeah. And it's really like the old man said. There's some kind of heart in there that all life comes from.
Yes, when someone dies, their leaf withers and falls, and their soul returns to the heart. When someone is born, a new bud blooms on one of the branches.
I suppose it won't be long now until we finally face Mordegon. Do you think if we can beat him, my father will go back to how he once was? Oh. You play an instrument too, Veronica?
Huh? No. The High Priest gave it to me. He said it would help us. It belonged to our ancestor, Serenica. She left it behind in Arborea, apparently.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pooped. What do you say we all get some beauty sleep?
Veronica? We were born at the same time.
Oh yeah. It's just playing the same scenes as it did before. Yeah.
But I hope they do.
See what he says.
Listen!
It feels so clean. Oh. Yeah. Listen, you fork. Then we're gonna build the Rainbow Bridge again.
Well, there's no mistaking it. This is the altar.
Aye, you're not wrong there.
bridge made of rain.
Looks like it's finally...
There it is.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. It's strange. I feel like I've been here before.
I know what you mean. It's weirdly familiar.
Well, it is the source of all life. I guess that makes sense.
Is it gonna touch it this time again? Oh, yep.
Ow! Well, that's not very nice. The naughty thing gave me a shock.
Aye, and so it should. I doubt the World Tree would let any but the one who bears her mark near her holiest of holies. After all, only he can wield the weapon destined to dispel the darkness. The Sword of Light. Now, laddie, it's only you.
Yep, it's the same. And then we're gonna have Jasper try to come and do his little ambush again.
How in the... Damn you, Jasper! How did you find us? Find you? Did you witless vermin not realize?
Yeah, and then she tries to attack again.
What was that?
Now, princess.
There we go.
My powers. Repelled. But how? Wait. That sword. Very impressive. But it will take more than a showy new weapon to defeat me.
Alright, Jasper, let's go this time.
Come, Luminary. All of you. Prepare for the end. The Tree of Life shall be your place of death. Your journey ends here.
This'll soften him up!
Abandon all hope.
See if I can decelerate him too. Can decelerate. Let me see if I can dazzle him. No.
For the power of darkness.
Oh, should have done this to begin with. Damn. Or we're gonna zing stack her. There we go. Jasper's defeated.
And don't come back!
How's life for the old dog yet? No. This cannot be. I cannot be defeated. I cannot disappoint my master.
There we go.
And what do we have here?
What has Jasper led us into? What happened here?
Your pal showed his true colors. That's what happened. He's no servant of Heliodor. He's sold his soul to the forces of evil.
The Luminary is not your enemy. It was Jasper all along.
Curse you. So this is how you repay your king? With treachery?
Master, help me. Faithless cur! You would dare to betray me? Betray your kingdom? Death is more than you deserve. I am grateful to you, Hendrik. If you had not brought me here, I may never have learned the truth. If not for your intervention, who knows how long it might have continued? Who knows how much damage might have been wrought?
I was merely doing my duty, sire. I only wish he had been unmasked sooner.
It seems I owe you an apology. I have visited a grave injustice upon you. It was Jasper who spoke of the dark spawn, who poisoned me against you. I see now that all this was merely part of his wicked scheme.
Father.
Jade! My beloved daughter. How is it that I did not see you there? Today is a day of surprises indeed. Come, let me look at you. You have suffered greatly, Lord Robert. The fall of Dundrasil and all that has happened since were tragic events indeed. But it is time to put them behind us and face the future. Would you not agree?
Sorry, Your Majesty, but I'll be putting nothing behind me until I've dealt with the cause of it all. Mordegon.
Ah, yes. Mordegon. Doubtless Jasper bent the knee to that fiend. I see now that he is the source of the evil that afflicts our world. No doubt, he is out there even as we speak. Lying low, biding his time. But we have the Luminary on our side. Now, you must claim the Sword of Light. The sacred power of Yggdrasil is your birthright. Take it. It is long past time.
Mordegon remains at large. She is the cause of all this chaos. Go Luminary and claim the Sword of Light. Only this great weapon can end the Lord of Shadow's reign. Jasper, why would a sworn knight of Heliodor sell his soul to the darkness? What could have possibly been worth such a price? I've been looking forward to seeing my father again for so long, but it doesn't feel like I thought I would. Just can't seem to relax around him. I'm sorry, Jim. I don't think I'm quite ready for a happy reunion just yet. After all those years apart, there's a big gap to close. So it's Jasper who was Mordegon's man on the inside all along, eh? I don't think there's any doubt of it after we just saw. For what we just saw, we may not know where Mordegon's hiding himself, but when we do, the Sword of Light will help us finish the job. Go on, laddie, head on over to the Heart and claim your birthright. Servant of Darkness is defeated. Now all we have to do is defeat the Master. It seems our adventure is fast approaching its grand finale. Just need to find out where Mordegon's hiding. If only Jasper were still alive, perhaps he might have been able to tell us. Why, wow, that Jasper really had it in it for us, didn't he? It's a miracle we made it out of that battle alive. It's a good job you spotted him when you did. If you hadn't blocked that spell he slung at you, goodness knows what would have happened. When Jasper fired that first spell at you, I thought we were all done for, and we would have been if it wasn't for you. Not to mention that crazy sword of yours. Where'd you get that thing? Anyway, whatever it was, you won't be taking it back any time soon. It shattered into a zillion pieces. Ah, that Jasper guy was the worst, but why climb all the way back here to try and finish us off? Why didn't he tack us down in the ground? There was so much I wanted to ask him, but then old King Z decided to make himself judge, jury, and executioner. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Keep your wits about you.
It is beautiful.
Oh boy, here we go.
Magnificent. May I take a closer look?
Nope, don't give it to him.
What was that? Well, no matter. matter. Now that we have the sword, let us return to Heliodor. We must celebrate your triumph.
Wait, you're inviting us back to the castle?
But of course, Lord Robert. You are the defenders of Yggdrasil, the unmaskers of the traitor Jasper. Your great deeds deserve recognition. Well, Luminary, I trust that you will take me up on my invitation.
I have wronged you. But in time, I will make amends. I swear it.
We will go ahead and begin the preparations. We look forward to welcoming you in Heliodor.
It's been quite a journey, Lottie, but you've managed to get your hands on the Sword of Light. Now make sure you look after it, won't you? You know as well as I do that it isn't the kind of sword you find every day. Maybe I'm imagining this, but King Cornelian went to touch the Sword of Light. I'm sure I saw some kind of shadow pushing him away. I really thought we were done for when Jasper turned up. Seems the king associates someone rather important at the castle. I wonder who it could be. If you're interested, you should head up there yourself. Go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. But remember, they don't let anyone in at night. Bob's your uncle. His Majesty's waiting for you. Right. Right.
Honored Luminary, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you in the manner you deserve at last. To think, I once thought ill of you. Saw you as a harbinger of calamity, called you unconscionable things. Truly, Jasper cast a most malign shadow. I owe you a great deal. You have revealed the traitor in our midst and returned my daughter to me. As a small token of my appreciation, I have arranged for some special visitors. Hendrik, if you would.
Yes, sire.
Oh, there you are at last. We've been dying to see you. I
George, this horrible man called Jasper came with all these soldiers. I'll never forget his eyes. They were... But Sir Hendrik came to the rescue. They still locked us...
I remember that part.
We've been through an awful lot, love.
Now let us begin the festivities at last. A banquet worthy of our Saviour awaits. From this day forth, none shall doubt the luminary. He shall be honored, celebrated, adored.
Okay, let's see what happens next. You poor boy, Sir Hendrik told me all about what they put you through, but you didn't let it beat you. You kept on fighting until the king realized the truth and released us. No, you wouldn't let us down. You're my little soldier through and through. Ah, I'm so proud of you. I could burst. Oh boy. Hey, you look pretty wiped out, Gem. Well, I guess you don't get a banquet thrown in your honor every day. If you want to crash, you should grab a guest room upstairs. I heard they were over on the west side of the castle. It's great seeing you and me, old mucker Eric, again. And now you don't have to sulk around trying not to get spotted no more. Yep, now the king's gone and pardoned you, and you don't have to worry about being slung back into the cells. You're free as birds, the both of you. I couldn't be happier. I remember meeting young Jasper for the first time, you know. It was way back before you were born. He seemed like a nice enough young lad. I wonder what it all went wrong. What foul force could have pulled him toward a dark path, I wonder. You just said I'm not keeping a room for a dead man and then stormed off. After all Sir Jasper did to defend the kingdom. What kind of a thing to say is that? Let's see. I just wanted you to know we may have fulfilled our duty in taking you to Yggdrasil, but that doesn't mean Serena and I are going to go home now. We're not going anywhere until Morgan's finally been taught a lesson. We've been talking about the first time we met you, Jem. We both thought the same thing, that we met you before a long, long time ago. Isn't it strange? It's strange, isn't it? Where's the instrument? Can't really blame them, but some of the guards seem to be enjoying the banquet a little too much. They're making quite a racket. His Majesty is retired for the night, you see, and I'm worried about being waken up by the noise. He needs his sleep, you know. Okay, it says there's a guest room. Oh, I wonder, is the guest room... it's probably... west of the castle. Maybe here? So how was the banquet? Did you have fun? I've been speaking to my father, but I won't lie to you. Something doesn't feel quite right. I mean, after all these years, I suppose that's not surprising, but still. Well, I'm sorry. This really isn't anything you need to worry about, Jem. You should turn in for the night. There's a bed in the room there. I think Jade has a discerning eye. Oh, he's probably going to come in. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's not letting him.
What is this? Why can I not touch the sword? Surely, it cannot be. Accursed luminary! Give it to me! Give me the sword of light! It belongs to me!
What's going on in here?
Princess, what is the meaning of this?
Mars!
I knew it! You're not my father! Look at you! You're a monster, not a man!
You blight, are you? I had a feeling in my waters that something wasn't quite right with you, Carnelian.
So this whole thing was a sham? The banquet, the speeches? Wow, that's cold. So who are you?
He disappeared.
Oi, you! Stop skulking in the shadows! Come out and show your stupid face!
Something tells me he won't have gone far. Quick, let's search the castle.
Why? Who have I served all these years? Not a man, but a monster. There was all this noise coming from the guest room, and then Sandy jumped up and ran off towards the throne room. Normally she wouldn't say boo to Goose, just what's got into her. I sensed something ominous emanating from the throne room. I would record your deeds. Alright, so let's go and... It's probably in there.
No more giving us the runaround, you! We've got you cornered!
Now let the king go and show us your true form, fiend.
There he is. I'll have to find him again. Or we'll have to see.
Unmasked at last. I have been enjoying Carnelian's hospitality since the day Dundrasil fell. But the game ends here. I have wasted too much time already waiting for you to lead me to the Sword of Light. And since I was unable to steal it from you, it seems I must take it by force. Very well. Come to Mordigan like good little lambs and die. Mordigan, so it's you. I've waited years for this day to come.
Not only Jasper, but His Majesty too. Your deception shall not go unpunished, devil.
You have been a serviceable puppet over the years, Hendrik. But it is time you joined your wretched kinfolk in hell.
You mean it was you? You who massacred my people?
It was all you, wasn't it? The destruction of Dundrasil. The families torn apart. You've stolen so much from so many. And now you're going to pay.
I stand with you, Luminary. My loved ones, my countrymen, they must be avenged.
I'm with you too. This is the guy who's had it in for you all this time, right? Let's show him who he's been messing with.
Well, Luminary, what are you I may rule over this world unopposed.
All right.
Prepare to meet your end.
How's about this then?
Here you go, laddie.
Oh. Let me use Quadra Slash.
Now we're talking.
Here you go, laddie.
No! I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, because oh, all the beneficials. Okay, shoot, that's why. Fuck. I should have thought about that more clearly. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Okay.
Foolish mortals.
Is there a way I can defuddle myself?
What do we do?
Don't worry, if I need to, I can...
That should get the old blood pumping.
Damn.
Back on your feet now.
See that? Oh, that is horrible.
Is it my turn?
Oh no! Yeah, that's not gonna work on her. Or work on him. Let's hit him again. Okay, good. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Can I get Rav? No. Muscle dance. Let's go. Okay. Ah, damn. Okay, let me see if I can...
Why don't I show you how it's done? You shall not pass.
Okay. Okay. No, fuck. There we go.
And stay. Ho ho! I'm
Nice.
Things are looking up.
Okay.
No! I see. So be it. But do not think that you are the only one who has defied the flow of time.
Father! Father, are you all right?
Jade. Can it really be you? Have I been dreaming? The last I remember is the attack on Dundrasil. After that, all is black. Wait, that mark. The child. The luminary. But you were a mere babe in arms when I last saw you. There is clearly much we need to discuss, but you must forgive me. I'm still feeling rather faint.
Father, you mustn't overexert yourself. Come on, let's get you to bed. I need to look after him. We'll meet here again tomorrow, all right?
Oof, those two are going to have a lot to catch up on, huh? A lot.
Word soon spread through the castle that King Cornelian has been under the spell of an evil demon. When the king recovers, Gem and his companions get some much needed rest. And that evening, word for going back in time and thwarting the malevolent machinations of the scheming sorcerer Mord again. Morning, Gem. I hope you slept well. Princess Jade wanted me to tell you that the king needs to speak to you. They'll be waiting for you in the throne room, apparently. I hope it's good news. We've had enough bad news to last us a lifetime. Whatever it is, you can walk in there with your head held high. Proud of you. We all are. When someone throws a banquet in your honor, most people will never think to question their host's true intentions. But you're different. You sensed that all was not as it seemed, and that the king was in fact a monster. You shone light into the darkness, to that darkness that ever discreet truth. Only a luminary could work such wonders. Okay. We're just gonna wrap up what what Cornelian tells us, and then we're gonna go from there. It's real honor that someone as big and important as Luminary would bother speaking to a lowly maid. Oh, friend, the king's been waiting for you in the throne room since first thing this morning. You shouldn't be wasting your time on the likes of me. Well, what can I say, my little soldiers? Alright.
I know the truth now. Hard as it was to swallow. The things I did while under the monster's spell are almost too terrible to contemplate. If not for you, this kingdom, no, this entire world would have been turned to ashes. All would have been lost to Mordigan. A true hero stands among us. Adria is eternally in your debt. You are a worthy heir to the legendary Erdwin. Truly, you are the luminary, our light, and our hope.
You really did it, huh?
What's the matter, Veronica? I don't know. I just welled up all of a sudden. I'm just glad to be here with all of you, I suppose. But where else would you be, you silly thing? You're right. I'm being stupid. Sorry. Thank you for everything.
There we go. Let's see what our watcher friend has to say. Let's see what's gonna happen now.
What's going on?
I sense something awful. Something truly, truly evil. But where is it coming from?
What was it Mordigan said just before he died? Something about not being the only one who defied the flow of time, right? But what did he mean?
Your Highness, please, you must come quickly. It's Erdwin's lantern.
Oh, Cosmos.
The balcony! Upstairs! Quickly!
That's what it is. You've seen the sky, haven't you, Gem? It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. The king was in a real state. He raced off upstairs. I reckon you should join him. He's going to need your help. Y'all are. Let's go. Yeah, it's Cosmos.
This sky. I have never seen its like.
Look! Over there!
Erdwin's lantern. It's falling.
Last time, Mordigan destroyed it.
Another place and time, Mordigan destroyed me. But Mordigan is no more. Now, none stand in my way. Now is my time. Now I am whole again.
There we go.
Erdwin's lantern has fallen. I fear this bodes ill for us all. I dare make this request of no other, Luminary. I must ask that you investigate. The Great Star fell to Earth in the Celestial Sands. They can be seen from the Emerald Coast. That must be your first port of call.
Sire, I would ask your leave to join this expedition. I cannot atone for all that I have done. But perhaps in joining you, I might repay my debt at least in part. Luminary, I will be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
There we go. He rejoins us. think I'm gonna end the stream here soon. Just changing a few things here. Alright, I think I'm gonna save the progress of the game, and yeah, I think that should be good. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll be heading off for now. Slongafol. Bye for now guys. Hasta luego.